What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. We are here on Chaos 8, the Wildest West, to put the Nether Archers to the test on this particular map. Now, this is kind of a generic loadout that I've been going with on multiple defenses. We've got anti-melee defense rate and piercer servo. That allows us to double stack mass destruction and destruction, and we're bringing along that ghost arrow shard for the additional bounces. Now I'm going to be using some oil geysers as well, just for the destructive pylon. They're not going to be doing anything other than buffing my defenses. And then going to go with some boost auras, destruction, boosted power, and deadly strikes on these. Once again, just buffing the defenses. Normally I use boost auras for crowd control, and these are not set up really to maximize the amount of damage I would get from the boost aura, but they still work, so no point in changing it. So let's see, what do we want to do? Let's start off with, we'll go, say, 5 archers or 4 archers. Like that, I think we'll do pretty decent. And then we can go ahead and throw down, we'll get our oil geyser. We'll get our boost aura, and then we'll do the same thing this way. We'll get 4 archers along this stretch as well. Really could use a little additional range on these archers, so that anti-melee would probably be way better off with some defense range instead. We're just going to go with something like that. And then we'll do the exact same thing over here on this side. So we want, let's go, let's just go like this. We'll just go 4 archers like so. I think we're going to have a little bit left over here. We're going to have to see. We'll get our destructive pylon down. We'll get our boost aura down. And then we'll go with 4 archers on this side as well. These archers will get blocked quite a bit. There's lots of stuff, of course, for the projectiles to run into. But they're still going to do fairly well over here on this side of the map. So that leaves a truckload of DU left. Well, what do I want to do with a truckload? Well, I mean, we can throw down some archers in the middle, maybe. Go something like this, and then we'll go something like this. I think we'll probably get the job done. Let's see. Actually, that doesn't leave me much for buffage, so let's get rid of 2 of those. We'll throw down a little destructive pylon. We'll get our boost star. That actually still leaves a bunch. What do we do? Well, I mean, let's just throw 1 more archer down just for good measure. That'll at least get us a little bit closer to where we want to be. Now let's just go ahead and fire it up and see how it runs. Of course, like I mentioned, the anti-melee I think could be better served with some more range, as we just don't have a whole lot of range in this setup, but we do have some very long straight lanes, making range just super effective in this type of situation. But let's just let it fly. It looks like stuff is gonna melt. At least here for Wave 1. Those bounces, of course, really help things out, as they are just helping those Nether Archers just to get their projectiles around the map. Now, the more upgrades we get in, of course, the better off we are going to be, but let's just kind of chillax it out and see how these guys hold up. I anticipate that they will close this map out in very strong fashion. We are going to have to keep an eye out for ogres, or pardon me, rollers, siege rollers, and some Draken Lords. You know, those guys, of course, can always cause problems, so we do want to keep an eye out for them. We've got the Berserkers rushing in. Looks like they got wrecked as well, so we're in pretty good shape there. Everything's doing pretty good, really. I mean, anything that makes it past in these center lanes is going to get wrecked by those archers down below. You know, might actually could have gone 3 and 3 on each of these and just really decked it out down below with archers. I think that would have been better off if I did have a little additional range, but I don't want to give up a shard slot, so I'm not going to throw in deadly strikes, and I wanted to test it out without the range on this one, just knowing that the range would be quite a bit better. But looking like it's doing good. I mean, everything is getting melted in rather quick fashion. Now, of course, also with range, this map would run way faster, as there's lots of mobs pathing. You see the enemies are walking way down here before they turn and come up. So with some more range, it would be hitting those enemies a little bit sooner and, you know, in turn, making the map run a little bit faster. So let's just go ahead and let these burn off. Didn't have to intervene anywhere here, so it's looking like a pretty smooth start. We can only get stronger from here with some upgrades. So as we get these archers upgraded, the pew will be real. There's no doubt about it. And they are going to be able to get it done. 125 more mobs. This is a slow-moving map if you don't spawn camp it. If you spawn camp it, of course, it's going to run way quicker. But without spawn camping it, we're still able to get the job done in like a turtle build fashion like this. And it's a fun map to do. Of course, this is a remake of the Throne Room from the original Dungeon Defenders. And this one was highly anticipated. It was originally teased many years ago. And Chromatic, of course, was finally able to get it out to us here in 2021. So it's nice to see this map added into the game, no doubt. We got some flyers rolling in and just bringing up the rear here. So this is going to be a long-running map since I've got it built as a turtle build like this to check the power of the archers out here. So we are going to close this wave out, and then we will jump on forward to the final wave and see how it holds up. All I'm going to upgrade is the archers throughout this. Remember, we've got no CC in the build. Adding in a little crowd control would only make the build stronger. One of the best ways to do that is going to be just with 2 different proton beams. One with poison and one with earth. That way it gets that petrify combo down in the lanes. But we are looking solid. Let's just let it run. And let's jump on forward to the final wave. Wave number 6. And here we go into wave number 6. So just going to spray the rest of that around. Get rid of, oops. Upgraded the wrong thing there, but it'll be alright. Just get rid of the rest of the mana we had stored up. Basically just put all of the upgrades other than that derp upgrade just now into the archers. So no particular order, didn't do it even, just kind of sprayed it around. But let's get this final boss wave going. We got a Slakelion rolling out. We got all of the little bosses here, and they should just get burned up quite readily by these Nether Archers. So just keeping a look around at what we got. Let's get that Slakelion out of the way here. Mr. Monk is just about there. Monk down. We've got some more bosses in the pack up over here. And we got one coming right down the middle. I got a feeling that one's going to get smacked. Yeah, that one got smacked pretty good. And we still got the bosses in this pack over here. So let's just go ahead and spray them down. Actually, there we go. Those bounces from the Nether Archers got the job done. So that is the Nether Archers versus the Wildest West Map. Pardon me. Learning to speak is hard. We got nothing special this time around. No fancy pet eggs or any fancy chess pieces or anything else, but it's a very fun map to do, and the Nether Archers can just scream on this map. So that will do it for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.